1920s film history. Film started blossoming in 1920s. Most U.S. film production occurred in or near Hollywood on the West Coast. By mid-20s, movies were big business. Capital investments over $2 billion. By the end of the 1920s, there were over 20 Hollywood studios. Films were at the high demand. 800 movies were normal at this time. Now people reach an all-time high with 500 movies. Films were becoming longer, costlier, and more polished. 1920s is the time where movies were broken down in components like directing, writing, and composing. Even the earliest films were organized into genres or types with instantly recognizable storylines, settings, costumes, and characters. The major genre emphasis was on swashbucklers, historical extravaganzas, and melodramas. Although all kinds of films were being produced throughout the decade, films varied from sexy melodramas and biblical epics to westerners, horror films, gangster crime films, war films. The first feature, documentary, or non-fictional narrative film, romances, mysteries, and comedies. The five major film studios were Warner Bros. Pictures, Paramount Pictures, RKO, Radio Keith Orpheum Pictures, Metro Pictures Corporation, and Fox Film Corporation.
A Warner Brothers production was founded in April of 1924. It was founded by four men of the names of Sam, Jack, Harry, and Albert Warner. One of their many famous productions was The Jazz Singer. The Jazz Singer was produced in 1927 and was a black and white drama. Throughout the movie, they are sure to include many jazz-related songs.
$10. Oh, I'm going to take you to Coney Island.
Yeah?
Yes, I'm going to ride on the chute-to-chute.
Oh,
And, you know, in the dark mill.
yeah?
Ever been in the dark mill?
Oh, no, I was...
Well, with me, it's all right. I'll kiss you and hug you. You see if I don't. Now, Mama, stop now. You're getting kittenish. Mama, listen, I'm going to sing this like I will if I go on the stage, you know, with this show. I'm going to sing it jazzy. Now, get this. Blue sky, smiling at me, me. Nothing but little blue sky. Do I see? Do. Bluebird singing a song. Nothing but little bluebird all day long. You like that slapping business? Never saw the sun shining so bright. Never saw things going so right. Noticing the days hurrying by. When you're in love, oh, don't they fly? Blue days, all of them gone. Nothing but.
Another famous movie was Lights of New York. Lights of New York was produced in 1928 and was a black and white musical. This, in fact, was the first all-talking motion picture in history. Today, the movie studio is known as Warner Brothers Entertainment Incorporated. They continue to strive by creating movies, cartoons, and video games.
Paramount Pictures is an American film studio based in Hollywood, California. Paramount is the fifth oldest surviving film studio in the world and second in the U.S. Logo was dedicated to 24 contracted movie stars when Paramount was founded. Paramount Pictures was founded May 8, 1912. One of their top movies during the Jazz Age was The Princess of New York. The Princess of New York was published August 7, 1921, and is a British crime film directed by Donald Crisp. This film is now considered a lost film. Another top movie during the Jazz Age was Peter Pan. Everyone knows that one. Peter Pan was published December 29, 1924. It is a silent adventure film released by Paramount Pictures. It was directed by Herbert Brennan.
The Princess and the Frog was created in 2009. The film is set in 1920s New Orleans. It gives a lot of respect to the jazz era by an inflected soundtrack in the movie's plot.